Hey guys, today we're going to talk about how to set up like your own casual offline server so that you can practice your smokes and flashes, do like map walkarounds, things like that, without actually owning, you know, a server and paying for one every month. So we're going to start with you go to play and play with friends, and you can invite friends. And how this is going to work is if whoever is in the lobby with you, your casual lobby, which we'll get into in a second, is going to be in that game. And once you start that game, nobody else can join because basically the game is running off the server. The server is running off of you and your computer. So if you're standing there and you're trying to get, you have three people in and two people are like, oh, I want to come. Well, you want to get them in the lobby before you actually execute the server and say go. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to join your LAN connection essentially. So if you go to game settings, you can go to casual. You can go to the operation that you want, click accept, and you want to make sure that this change permissions is on private. So what'll happen is I'll say go, and it'll just choose a random map. There's not really a way that you can choose the map that I'm aware of, but once we get in, I'll show you some commands that are going to be essential to kicking bots and turning on money and restarting the round and things like that, so that you can kind of manipulate the server for what you need. So I'm going to join CT. See how there's bots on every team? I'm going to push my console button to do bot underscore kick. Now all the bots are gone, and if you look down here on the bottom left of the screen, all the bots are gone too, kicked by console. Cool. Well, now I'm in warm up. What does that mean? So warm up is just like it really doesn't do anything, to be honest, unless you just want the round to keep restarting. So some commands that you'll want are money commands. SV cheats should be on, which allows you to manipulate the server. So let's go ahead and turn that on. SV cheats 1, boom. Now there's a command called impulse space 101. That's going to give you money. And then I have buy binds, but I'll just show you, what it would look like if I'm buying stuff. And it would be, so now I'm full buy, right? But let's say I'm practicing my spray. Well, cool, but I have to keep reloading. I don't want to keep doing that. So if I want to just put on infinite ammo, it's going to be SV infinite ammo, and you can just type in inf ammo and do 1. 1 is going to make it to where your bullets actually never run out. Your bullets will never run out. If you do infinite ammo 2, your clip will reload, but you'll actually never physically run out of bullets. It's just this endless stream of reloading. And now let's also say that you're trying to make a point on, I want to shoot, this light, but I can't see if I'm shooting it, right? So what you should do is SV show impacts. So you'll put in show I. Show impacts, you're going to click it, or you can do down arrow enter, and then once you put SV show impacts 1. And what that'll do is it'll actually highlight your shots. Now if you notice, they're only going to be there for about 5 seconds, and you can change this too. So if I do SV show impacts like this, I can see the time, and I can set it to 1 second, and it'll disappear, or I can set it to 10 seconds. And that'll make them stay for 10 seconds. So you can manipulate that and however you want to do that, with your shots and whatever your purpose is for showing the impacts. Also a good thing to do is if you do a mat wireframe 1, it actually shows you what the map looks like. These are basically like SV cheats wall hacks. So I can see where the stairs are, and it really will start to help you learn where to pre-aim. So if I'm coming up the stairs, I can pre-aim over here because I know there's a box right here, and I can't get shot from over here. So we'll turn that off. 2 is a little easier to see, to be honest. Not as many colors. There might actually be a 3 too, yeah. So you can mess with these. So we'll put that on 0. Another command is draw other models, 2 instead of 1. This will draw your models and specific shapes around the map. Usually it's like cans and things like that. Right here, there's the poles or the balloons. So that's another command that you can use when you're doing Overwatch, especially is when it kind of comes into hand, or comes in handy. Now, if I want to add some bots, let's say I'm doing a warm-up routine, which is part of my bot config. That's cool, but if I don't have a bot config and I'm just trying to do this, once or twice, see if I like it before I do all the bot config stuff, then let's do that. So again, let's do this. Round time, MP round time, let's do 60. I think the round time is messed up as far as it's showing, but the round will probably end. But what you can do is another command, which is CL warmup, or I think it's MP. Yeah, MP warmup start, you do 1, and then if you just push up an arrow, you can go back to the MP warmup, and you want to do time, do like 99999. And so now it's glitched, and you won't actually have to worry about the time running out, and I can buy all my guns and stuff now. Also, when you turn on the infinite ammo, you'll get infinite flashbangs and shit like that too. A command you might want to do if you're in the middle of a map, you know, and you're just like, oh shit, you know, I'm trying to do this window flash, and the window keeps, you know, I do it one time and I have to redo the whole thing. So instead of just killing yourself, you can do MP restart game 1, and boom, it'll restart the game for you as if it's a new game. So that's going to be just a few things. I say a couple more things for bots in particular is if you want to say I'm on CT side, right, and I want to bot add T side. So I'm just going to click this a bunch of times till a bunch of bots start coming. But you notice how they come on both teams. That's because I need to change my MP limit teams to 9, and I need to change my MP auto team balance to 0. So when I do bot kick again, just like this, bot kick, let's try this again. So the team is full because there's 10 players in the server. 10 on their team, 1 on me. So right now it's a 1v10, but let's say I don't want them to shoot me. You're going to type in bot don't shoot, and you're going to enter 1. Bot don't shoot, they don't shoot. So all the bots can look at me, and this is part of my end-game setup, but bots will not shoot me because I have bot don't shoot 1, meaning it's on. And then just the last thing, if you want to change the map, you're just going to type in change level. And let's say I want to go to Dust 2, or let's say I want to go to DE Cache. So I change level, DE Cache. And if you're doing this at the beginning of the round for people, you want to make sure that everyone is in the server, because if you start and you, let's say, you know, 3 out of the 5 players that you joined with, how it works is when you start a server, you load into the map before everybody else does. And what happens is everyone else has to load off of you once you load in. So you have to wait for everyone to get in. So do bot kick. So I already bought because I have money. I'm pretty sure my impulse one, the SV cheats usually carries over. Yeah, so my impulse is on. But yeah, if you're trying to change the map, make sure everyone that you're in the server with is in the server before you change the map. Otherwise, they will get stuck and get timed out on the first map because they can't follow you through map queue changes. So if you have any questions, feel free to post a comment and I can answer your questions. But hopefully I kind of answered some mysteries on how to start your own server and, you know, throw your flashes and smokes and practice your sprays and do map walkarounds and things like that, so that you can really get the most out of practicing offline without having to actually purchase a server. So with that, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope to see some comments, some questions, things I can answer, and be sure to check out my stream, twitch.tv/vaLCSGO. And I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, guys.